Welcome to another episode of the RaiderCast, your podcast for everything silver and black. I am your host, JT, and today there's breaking news. The new team president of the Raiders has been announced, not officially, but it is expected that it is Sandra Douglass-Morgan, who was previously the director of corporate governance at Allegiant, which is kind of interesting because they are the sponsor of Allegiant Stadium, obviously. So it looks like they kind of hired in-house in a way. It seems like Mark has probably worked with her before, and this is not the first time being a first. She was actually the first ever African American to serve as a chair in general in state's history. Sorry, not in general, just for the Nevada Gaming Control Board. So this is not the first time of being a first, as she is the first female black NFL president, which is fantastic. And Al Davis would be extremely proud of Mark Davis for making this very first move, as the Raiders have a very long history of being first black head coach, first Latino head coach, first starting Latino quarterback, and list goes on. Amy Trask was the first ever woman CEO of an NFL team. Recently, Carl Nassib was the first openly gay player who was on the Raiders last year. So this is not something new for the Raiders of being the first of something. Looking at her education, she was actually at the University of Nevada, Reno. So she's a very local Nevada person. She knows Nevada in and out. She's been working in Nevada for a long time, went to a school in Nevada. So this is a great hiring in terms of where she's worked before. She understands the state itself, so she can help Mark, continue that transition. I know this is the second season, I believe, in Las Vegas since 2020. This would be the third season then. So we still have that transition, trying to get new fans, trying to win over Las Vegas in general. So I think this is a great move in bringing in someone local, bringing in someone who knows the area and can help build the Raider image in Nevada. The reason why we had to hire Sandra Douglass-Morgan is because we had to fire Dan Ventrelle, who was recently fired back in May, due to, I don't think there was any actual reason. Dan Ventrelle believes that he was fired because he brought to Davis's attention about all these other problems in the organization, which I feel like isn't exactly what was the reason why he was fired. I believe he was probably part of the problem. He was the person that got us into Nevada, got us into Las Vegas, built the new stadium with us, helped us with the transition. But I believe that that's all he was there for, or all he was needed for team president. Although he was there for 18 years, he was only recently president. Before he was just a general counsel. So I believe that he was fired for other reasons. Possibly he was part of that toxic work environment that was reported, and now Davis is trying to clean up and make a better work environment in terms of the non-football side. This hiring doesn't necessarily affect the football side directly, as it's more on the business side of the Raiders. However, I think this is still a very good move for the Raiders, and it looks like we're moving forward and we're continuing the Raiders' long history of progress, being progressive, a very progressive team. So I like this hiring. I'm not a business guy, so I can't say anything about it. I don't live in Nevada, so I don't know how she was there. It seems like, from what I've seen on Twitter, that she is a good hire, so I hope she does well for the Raiders. I wish her all the best of luck, and first welcome to the Raiders, Sandra. Once a Raider, always a Raider, so now you're a Raider for life. Well, thank you for tuning in, Raider Nation. Leave your comment down below how you feel about this hiring. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, Raider Nation.